and gentlemen, here are the Ravens!
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. Second down, here's McKee. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Jukes away from one. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. Keeping it on his own read. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. McKee setting up to throw. That is batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces 4th down. Now it's McKee on the play fake. Got a man, and Stowers has it. There's the hit, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. McKee back to throw. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Running left with Bigsby. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Here's Huntley. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Takes this in the area of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. Again, it's Bigsby. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up the first. Throwing here, McKee. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. He dodged the tackle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Bigsby runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown.
Ball carrier. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there. Huntley. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And not able to corral this one. That's going to be ruled his 2nd drop of the game. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throw here, 3rd down. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down. McKee now. On the quick slant, it finds Lemon. And he's not going to hang on to that one. They hit just too much. Forced it out of his hands, incomplete. Now they're facing a 4th down. Into the hands of Devontae Walker. Looks like about 7 on the completion before he headed out of bounds. They'll give it to Hill. Able to gain about 1 on the play. That's going to set up the Ravens' 1st down. Here's Huntley to throw. Nowhere to go with it. He's planted. They got him at the 16. Throwing here, Huntley. And this one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Had to look up the middle, but trouble hanging on through that contact. That's going to force 4th down. McKee. This is Cooper working the left side. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the 1st down. Here's McKee. Finds a seam down the middle. And brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking a gain at about 25 yards. Elliott connects there. And our first half ends with 3 points. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done. To throw. Here's Huntley. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Third and long for him here. Boy, this offense staying on skates. It's another loss here. McKee looking to throw. And he's going to be brought down back at the 34-yard line. And now it's going to be 11 to go on this third down. They'll air it out on third. Challenging double coverage, and they don't get through. Throw made it. The contact breaks up the catch. Force fourth down.
Incomplete.
Huntley now to throw. Getting out to his left. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. Working now from the gun. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Eagles take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover. Second down, here's McKee. He's not going to get back to the line, Brock. They catch him and they take him down. To throw, McKee. Oh, it's nearly intercepted. Either way, he was breaking up that throw, Brock. He wanted the pick, but can't hang on. It hits the ground, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
Take a big old sigh of relief. Thankful that mistake didn't cost you points. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation.
They send the tight end in motion. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too. Now Huntley. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. A.J. Epinesa. They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. So expect a punt coming up here on fourth down. On the give, it's Bigsby. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at the end of a nearly 30-yard gain. And that sets up an Eagles first down. Going with Bigsby here. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. They run it again with Bigsby. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now at less than a yard. Here's Huntley. Pressure gets there. The defense gets home. He's dropped at the 14. A.J. Epinesa. Here he goes, third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Really, the defense dictating so much.
And this is intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play.
Dude, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot.
They'll run this with Bigsby. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, Eagles. McKee Lemon scoring from 24 out. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right?
Eagles will set up for the 2-point
They'll try to run it in. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Here's the throw. He's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. And that forces fourth down and 16. Handoff here for Bigsby. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with the road win. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.